What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my single player, but it's not going to be a single player anymore. We're going to be playing on Camp Mongoose. This is going to be my legit playthrough on here. I'm on my second account, Hey Potato, and yeah, we're just going to play on Camp Mongoose. I don't want to do the single player stuff anymore. I thought that it would be more fun to actually play on Camp Mongoose. And for those who don't know, this shares the same whitelist that Mongoose Country did. So if you were on Mongoose Country, you are able to come onto Camp Mongoose. The IP is just play.campmongoose.com. Real simple. And if you're not part of Camp Mongoose, you can also go to the store, which if you go to campmongoose.com, click on the store tab here, and then click our sweet new logo for Camp Mongoose. You can go to enroll at Camp Mongoose, and if you just type in your name, so if I do Hey Potato, you can enroll here, and this is a permanent whitelist on the server, but it will only be removed if you're banned. This is I thought I changed it to say, yeah, this is a one-time fee, by the way. This is not monthly. Oh, it's right here. One-time purchase. I should change it there too. But it is a one-time purchase of $25, and we will have an available way for people to apply later on that doesn't cost any money. You just toss in your application. We just need to come up with a good solution for that. I'm open to any ideas. This is also where you can buy merit badges if you want. I actually bought the mega pack and 5 of all badges on this account, but since I can't donate to myself, I actually donated $150 to Child's Play, and I have a screen cap of it here because I actually already recorded this first episode like a couple days ago, but I lost my own audio for it, and so I'm gonna redo it on this character. So oh man, great, and it's raining, perfect. You know what, actually it'd be better if I pop out here and hit full screen here, because it takes a little while, I've noticed, if you're playing with shaders to pop into full screen. So you'll see like my mouse, yeah, it's super like sluggish right now. So once we pop back into full screen, then we'll go in game. Okay, I stopped moving you a while ago. You could stop moving now. But yeah, I thought it'd be a good way to, like, since I can't donate to myself, I can donate to a good cause like Child's Play, which is a charity I fully support, and just give myself whatever the packages I get. So in the mega pack, you get 10 Mongoose badges and 15 of all the other badges, and with 5 of every one, you get 5 more of those. So I have 20 of our 4 badges and 15 of the Mongoose badges. When you first start off on the server, you'll start here in front of the camp sign, Camp Mongoose, and here, hold on, I'm gonna get rid of this rain. Okay, that's better. The rain is gone, and we're here at Camp Mongoose, where it's nice and sunny and just nice, you know. Also, I want to apologize if I cough or if I still sound sick. I'm on antibiotics and stuff now. I guess I got a sinus infection last week. Really destroyed me, but now I'm feeling better, feeling much better actually. And anyways, yeah, when you first start off at Camp Mongoose, you'll be right here, and you're going to get 2 Mongoose badges, a Camp Mongoose pick, which is a stone pick with efficiency 2, and a couple cookies to get you started. Now, the badges are basically like, you'll be given them for competing in events or doing things that take like a lot of effort. Like we have these dungeons that we're going to be adding in that have custom bosses at the end of them, which have a lot of health and are really hard to kill and stuff like that, and they have chances to drop badges, or you can purchase them online. And I'll show you what you use those badges for in a second. At spawn, there's going to be very helpful warp signs here for you guys getting around. There is a warp to House Dragon and House Knights, and a warp straight up to the badges thing, which is actually just at the 2nd floor here of the spawn. And since the dragon's actually been killed now, there's a warp to the end. And I assume we'll probably have a warp for the nether too, somewhere here. Probably right there. But yeah, so just like any summer camp, there's different houses that compete against one another. So when you first log in, you'll either be put into House Dragons or House Knights. If you're already part of the server and you don't know which house you're on, you can just type /house, and it'll tell you which house you're in. I'm in House Dragons, so I'll be doing stuff for them. And currently the dragons are actually winning. So if we come in here, right now there is no automated event set up for either house to get points, but the dragons right now have 50 points because they were the server first Ender Dragon kill. So they were awarded 50 points for that, and they have a trophy in their base because of it. But don't worry, Knights, you guys still have plenty of time to get points and beat the dragons, or vice versa for the dragons to hold their lead. But yeah, that's gonna come much later. There's a lot of things planned. A lot of things planned. So if you don't choose to take the warp or whatever, you can go up here to turn in badges. So right up here, Swifty's online. And right here on the right is the Mongoose badge chest right here. And then there's melee, marksman, we got defense over here, and over here is explorer. And Chopper just bought himself 5 badges, 5 Mongoose badges. So also I should note that donating 150 bucks puts me in first class. All of our ranks on our server are based off of scout ranks or just summer camp ones. So you start off as initiate, then scout, tenderfoot, second class, first class, rover, or first class, yeah, rover, eagle, then leader and scoutmaster, I think. But anyways, yeah, so each one of these chests, if you punch it, you'll actually see what the chances are of getting the items in here. And you can see like the easiest ones to get are green, and then as they progressively get harder, they follow the same MMO colors. And holy crap, Chopper on his first badge got 5 defense badges. That's actually, yeah, that's a 0.5% to get the 5 badges. So it says 0, but Minecraft doesn't do decimals, so it's actually 5. Hello, and Swifty's here with this magic box that he teleports with. So yeah, when you come onto the server, you can take your 2 Mongoose badges and right-click this, and it'll roll through these things. And so we got 30 levels. So now I have 30 levels. Not bad. Use my second badge here. It's pretty simple. It's kind of like a roulette system. I got 30 levels. I'm okay with that because that's going to help us enchant stuff later on. And Dragons has an enchanting table as well. Oh, I should also mention too that I messed up this skin when I was making it. There you go. You can see the comparison. The alignment didn't really work. So now it just looks like I'm on acid or something, and I'm constantly screaming. And you might say, it's like, well, just take off the hat. That'll help. It doesn't really. Now I just look like I'm on speed. So either way, drugs are going to be had on my character here. But, you know, I like the skin otherwise. And I thought it was too funny to get rid of. So, anyways, I kept it. The Explorer badge is probably my favorite because it's the one that helps the most with Minecraft. You know, better picks and everything like that. I'm really hoping that this time around I get myself a King's Bounty. A King's Bounty can really help you out. So I got a Gravedigger, which has Efficiency 3, Unbreaking 2, Fortune 2, and if the monster truck was a shovel. And so I'll just sit here and use all these badges on each one. Let's go, something cool. Nope, a Stink Fist. So, whoop. Stink Fist has Fire Protection 10, Infinity 1, Fire Aspect 1. It says, I don't want it, I just need it. So Swifty's turning in badges too. Trying to get some defense stuff. But, anyways, yeah, those are the badges, guys. And I'm gonna go through here and use these badges. I'm gonna start off with the Mongoose one because the Mongoose one is like a general badge. And So you could use this badge to get a bunch of other badges. So you have an 8% chance of getting 2 of a different badge, 20,000 cash, 5,000 cash, or 30 levels. So most of the time you end up with like levels or money, but that's okay because we have a marketplace down here that's just full of stuff that that'll help you out, and I'll be picking stuff up there too. But real quick, I'm going to warp to my island that I found a long time ago. But yeah, I found this very tiny little island, and I was like, you know what, this is gonna be a good place to build and do stuff. So hold on, let me, oh, I'm gonna need 3. I need to make a chest because actually maybe I'll just use my explorer badges now and just hope that we get an axe. I'm sure we'll get an axe with 20. But like I said, this is my second time doing this now, and I'm watching my audio now. I see that my audio is there, but we're going to need room to put in all of the items that we get. So I'm going to warp back to badges and take my Mongoose badges, and I will see you guys afterwards after I use these 15 badges. Alright, and here's my last one. And we got... oh, wow! 5 Marksman! Not bad! Okay. So, after turning in all of those badges, I now have 20 Explorer badges again. 29 Marksman, 24 Melee, and 24 Defense. Nailed it. So now I'm going to do the Explorer one because that's the one that's going to be helping me out the most. And like I said, need an axe. So I'm going to just hope that we land on... holy shit! Yes! Technically third, but still first. God damn! Oh my god! Holy crap! I'm super excited to have this. So Notch's pickaxe, efficiency 6, sharpness 4, unbreaking 4, and knockback 2. It is an amazing pick, and if we could get a King's Bounty, part of me wishes we could rig badges because then we can have a lot of fun with that. But you can't rig this. We tested these systems very extensively, and they've been going for about a week or so now. And legendaries are absolutely still legendary. That 1% is very tough to nail. Some people get really lucky, and they'll get like 3 legendaries out of like 10 badges, which is just insane. But then other people, like me in my first go, I got like a bunch of Stink Fists and Gravediggers and stuff. Like I'm getting a bunch of Gravediggers now. But you know, that's the way the rolls work. Oh, I'm so happy that I was actually able to get a legendary, and I can't believe that it was the first one too. Again, technically third, but it's whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm going to use the rest of these. My last badge is gonna be a Stink Fist. How appropriate. So we didn't get any more legendaries after Notch's pickaxe. Holy crap, Notch's pickaxe. I'm so happy. King's Bounty would be great, but this one is gonna be just as good. But yeah, we got a bunch of Stink Fists and a whole row of them, it seems. Nope, we got a couple of land trimmers too. There's the other one. But we got a good amount of Stink Fists, a good amount of Grave Diggers. We got a Lumbermancer, which, you know, is good. And a couple of Deadman Axes. A couple more Grave Diggers here. So we are gonna go Potato Small Island and chop down these trees, chop down the rest of this one so we don't have a floating tree. Ah, so very happy. So what I'm going to do is put my equipment in these tiny chests here. So I'll put my tools down in this one. So we'll put in all our stink fists, grave diggers. Got a lot of grave diggers too. Land trimmers. Oh, got a extra stink fist. Trying to stink it up in here. A couple of dead men. So I'm going to probably share those with the dragons, just because I know a couple of them will need picks and stuff like that. Or I may use the picks, because we need a mine, so we need to dig a hole, and that's gonna take some tools. All right, so let's warp back to badges, and I say we do defense next. Let's get ourselves some armor. So same deal. There's Cloud Song and Hide of Leviathan are two legendaries. Last time I did it, the Cloud Song was the only legendary I got, and Clark just bought 5 of every badge. GG, Clark. I'm actually really happy to see Clark playing, because I haven't talked to that dude in like 2 or 3 years, and he was a peacekeeper on Mongoose Country, and now he's just on playing and having a good time. But we also have Leroy Jenkins, Crown of Immortality, Aegis, Greaves of Dreams, Boots of the Void, and the Golden Underpants. So, anyways, let's hope for something cool. Let's see, can we nail another legendary on the first one? No, dang, we popped over to a couple of them. I was about to freak out. Anyways, I will be back, guys. Alright guys, this is my last defense badge. As you can see, things have not really been going that well with all these golden underpants. And an Aegis. Okay, so we didn't get crazy gear this time, but we do have an Aegis, which we'll be wearing. I know I have a Leroy somewhere. There we go. Leroy Jenkins, protection 5, fire protection 4, feather falling 3, unbreaking 3, and projectile protection 3. Not bad. And we do have a Crown of Immortality. It's the only one we got that wasn't a golden... Oh no, we got 2. Awesome. Okay, so we got a backup. This has protection 5, fire protection 2, feather falling 2, unbreaking 3, blast protection 2, projectile 2. So, the golden underpants have protection 5, power 10, and soak touch 10. So they actually could be used to break blocks and get for soak touch reasons. And we have a bunch of Greaves of Dreams. If dreams were memes, these Greaves would be ice cream. So anyways, yeah, we have a whole bunch of golden underpants. Like just a whole mess of them. So what we're gonna do is warp Potato Small Island. I need to set my home here. So it's easier for me to get back here. Set home. There we go. And what we are going to do is set up 2 pairs of gear, basically, or keep a hold of 2, and we'll keep 1 golden underpants just to be safe. But we don't have 2 chest pieces or 2 spare ones, so that's fine. But we got these ones. I am going to warp dragons. And I'll show you guys the house rooms or whatever soon. As you can see, there is actually already a bunch of golden underpants and stuff in here, but oh, there's not enough room. So how about we take out the flower guys? Do that. There we go. Take out that 1 piece of cobble too. Spruce leaves. So you can see this is just kind of a dump hole, it seems like, every now and then, but it's a whole bunch of golden underpants. Put my spare armor in the dragon donation chest. It's cool that we got an ender chest here now. No, that's really cool. But yeah, we'll get to this in a bit. There's not a disposal sign around here, I don't believe. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just toss this junk off the side. I'll keep that flower. Put that flower right here. There we go. Okay. Whoop. Darn it. Warp badges. Alright, so let's go for melee. And then we'll end on some marksman badges. Oh, I should have showed you what was in here. Let's see what we get first. Hydros. Okay, not bad. So what's in here is the Behemoth and Dullahan are the two top ones. Behemoth is kind of like an all-around, like really tough sword. Dullahan is a sword that has looting 4, I think. Looting 4 or 5. Then we have Titan in the Wound, Goblin Smasher, Gnome Problem, and Hydros, and then Jackalope. So I will be back in just a moment. A Jackalope. Great. Oh! Yeah! Got myself a Behemoth! Sharpness 7! Smite 3, Bane of Arthropods 3, Unbreaking 3, and Fire Aspect 3. The blood of the Behemoth runs within this blade. Oh my god. Boy, I want to replace my cookies with those. Oh man, with only 2 left too. I was hoping for a Dullahan because the looting would be great. But I am okay with a Behemoth as well. And Clark got 5 Stinkfists. Ooh. Ooh, that hurts. Jackalope. Okay, that's fine. So we got a bunch of Jackalopes. Which is to be expected. They're the most common of the swords. But we do have a couple of wounds. A couple of Titans, which are easy to see because they're gold swords. The wound. Thought we had another one. No. Okay, that's fine. So we got 2 wounds. Sharpness 3, Unbreaking 3, Fire Aspect 2. Its cut will never heal. And we have Titan, which is just supposed to be like a heavy sword. It's just meant for like knockback. Yeah, then we have Jackalope, which has Efficiency 5, Feather Falling 5, and Unbreaking 10 with the lower bark. No problem. Smite 4, Bane of Arthropods 4, Unbreaking 3, Gnome pun intended. And Hydros, it hits like a tsunami. So, anyways, Mercedes just dropped a bow in the middle. What did he drop? Ranger bow. Okay, that's fine. We're going to be getting some bows here in a second. There, I'll drop a Hydros to go with it. So let me warp back to home. And we'll put this stuff in here. I am going to keep my wounds. We don't really need any of the other stuff. I don't plan on losing myself a Behemoth, but you know, that's fine. If we lose it, it's these things happen. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna warp back to dragons. I like how our beacon kind of looks pink. And we're just gonna throw all those in, our gnomes, and our 3 titans. Come on, my hands are in the right spot. Put the extra swords. Just go. Now warp pages. There you go. And now Marksman. Our last one. The legendaries in here is the Rudra bow, which is really tough for me to say. Every time I say it, I put an R in bow. Rudra bow. And Thoradal, the Star's Fury. I know a lot of people try to go for Rudra. I think it's the better one. I don't know the stats off the top of my head. I think Rudra has a lot of fire damage on it, which is why. Then we have the Seraphic Bow, Dragon Wing, Sound Blast, Ranger Bow, Howling Bow, and Butterfly Bow. And of course the ability to get 3 more Marksman badges as well. Ooh, did you see that? It popped on a couple of the legendaries, and then it's like, nah, we'll give you a Sound Blast. Sound Blast is something from Adrian. Has a lot of punch. Figured it just kind of hits with like, oh, Dragon Wing, not bad. It hits with like a lot of sound, basically. That's how I've always imagined it. Dragon Wing. It's not made with real dragon bone. It's tough for bows to see which ones are good, because they all look the same. And if we were in 1.9, which we're not, we're in 1.8, we would have like arrows and stuff in here too, I'm sure, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm really curious of how the combat update's going to affect things, and if we should add in like custom shields and everything too, but we gotta wait for everything to kind of catch up, because 1.9 is still pretty new when it comes to servers. So we could do a protocol hack where people with 1.9 clients can log in, so they don't have to change their client, but still. Anyways, I'm gonna bust through these badges. I will be right back. Okay, and our last Marksman badge is a butterfly bow. Darn it. Okay, so the butterfly bow is Alex's bow. Unbreaking 3, feather falling 5, infinity 1, and lore 1. So it'll last a little while, and it has infinity, so it won't use any arrows, or you need one arrow, but you know what I mean. So we have a couple of seraphic bows. I think we have 3 at least. I think that's 1 too. 3 seraphic. Yeah, so we got both of the epics, which is Dragon Wing and Seraphic. Seraphic is power 4, punch 3, unbreaking 3, and flame 1. So it's a little bit better than the Dragon Wing. It depends on how much weight you want to put into flame 3. I think that the higher the flame, the more damage it does per tick. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, so that's all of our badges, guys. So if we warp, or rather if we just do home, make it easy on myself, we're going to keep, let's just keep 1 of each, and then we'll probably use a seraphic, yeah, and then we'll give those 2 and the rest of these 2 dragons. But I'll just take another one of my chests here, because I'm going to need the space. There we go. There we go. People can now grab them if they want, and then I'll check back excuse me, in a couple of days if they're not taken out, then I will I'll get rid of them myself. So anyways, after all of that, the 2 that we got out of there was Notch's pickaxe and the behemoth, but I love both of them and I'm going to treasure both of them very much. So anyways, this is House Dragon. Actually, it's going to be really hard for me to show you guys everything on this character because I'm not allowed in the Knights area, or the middle area, which will make sense in a second. Both bases are protected from the other house, so the other house can't enter them. This isn't because you guys can raid the other places. It's just an extra little bit. That way you guys have your own little area. See, just like he can't go in. Oh, no. He's dragging. Yeah, no, he was dragging because he was talking about it earlier. I guess he was just lagging. But anyways, that's what it would look like. They would just bounce off. But the dragon's area is a pit that's that goes underground, and this is our improvements board, I guess. Yeah, where a bunch of people write up things that they've done. Mercedes has done nothing. Good job, Mercedes. Keep it up. Stone bricks for construction. Okay, make sure to put some stuff in there. But yeah, this started off pretty bare. If you guys watched the first night, the launch night, you'll see that there really wasn't anything going on here. And these guys have renovated the floors to actual stone. I think they're working on the beacon right now to bring it up. Got someone strolling up on the top there. To dragon mine, so I guess there's a mine over here. Also, I've noticed that my capture card is like freaking out. It's like lagging. I'm not getting that lag. You guys are gonna see that, but I'm not getting that. That's happening because of the card. I don't know what's going on, and I wish I could fix it. I don't know why it's doing that. You know, it would just get to a point where I need to bump it back down to 1080 at 30 frames, and just work with that again, because I just cannot seem to find a capture card that can do 1080 at 60 solidly and not cost me $800, because I would love a mage light, but those things are like 800 bones. That is a lot of money. So we got our enchanting table here, so if you're dragons, this is where our enchanting table would be, so you can come here and use that. I will be here because I have 120 levels and I'd like to make use of that before I lose them. And the dragon's place just goes down underground. Looks like we got a map. That's pretty cool. My island is like down here on this map, like way down this way. So we're not too far away from them. Do these maps auto update by? Does anybody know? Like, do they update eventually? I don't know. That'd be neat if they did, but I don't think they do. New construction. Marksman 99. Okay. So the whole thing about dragons is that they live underground. There is going to be like a little town or city out front too, but for the most part, a lot of this is going to be underground. And then this is our like throne room where we have all of our trophies will be put here during events. This one right here is the server first Ender Dragon kill. So we have the egg here, which can't be broken. Well, that's kind of cool. Has like little sparkly effects. And you can see that's why they have 50 points. And the knights are still there. And then our house cup, or whatever big trophy will be right here. Holy crap, I got jump boost now. That's going to be Yee's area. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to say, but I want to give a shout out to Doug and his build team. It's if you guys ever see him on the server, his name is D3V_. It's Dev, but with the 3 in the middle. Him and his friends built the spawn and both of these house areas to give people a start. Oh, that's cool. Trash and nice items. Are these locked? Yeah, they're locked. Looks like Rai just signed on. Hey, Rai. So yeah, there's dorms for the dragons, and I believe they were built by Dr. Ducky. I want to say that's why he put himself up here. But Odin's place right here, which he hasn't done anything with. Shimmy's hidey hole. So I bet you anything there's going to be a meth room in here somewhere. No? Okay. Not bad. I like what she's done with the place. I like this like stained glass feature or something that she has going on. A couple of banners and stuff. No mess. Meth rooms. Interesting. None hidden behind the paintings. Wow, Shimmy, I'm proud of you. But this is probably when she shows me that there is actually one here. I just can't find it. Right? But anyways, yeah. So blue, red, gray, green, yellow, and purple this way. Mind your head. Oh, so there is a pool here. How do I, where is it? Is it right in the middle? Huh. But, yeah, there's different colored rooms. So this is the blue dorms. That's pretty cool. I guess he has sun coming through all these. That's really neat. And you can claim your rooms. There's communal bunks in here. Connor's place. Looks like Connor's the only one in here. Not bad. So if you don't want a room, you can just go in there and you'll have like a little area. Chopper's Suite of Knowledge. Kim's place. Not bad. Kim needs to put in windows. Trenty's room. Okay. Cool. What dorms are over here? We'll be building this way soon, Dr. Ducky. Cool. Looks like an abandoned mine shaft. We got purple dorms. 2 free rooms. Nice. Someone took one? Fun Bucket Burt. Fabulous Pudding Crib of House. Wow, that is a heck of a name. So yeah, you can see that the rooms aren't anything. You need to dig them out. I think some of them were dug out before, but maybe Dr. Ducky said, you know what, people could just make them the size that they want. There's another free room. What color was this? Green. Oh, nice. I might take up green. Oh, wow. Good luck, right? That was the Wither, right? Yeah. Chad's room of killing all horses. There's nothing in his room. Free room. You know what? I think I might take one of the green rooms. I don't want to be above those dorms. So I'm going to take this one here. I'll have my own home, but, you know, we'll still have a place here. Potatoes. Home for homes without homes for the homeless. And then we'll just do /lock. And now that door is now locked for us. So now no one can go in there. We'll just put that torch back up. Not bad. I wish I had a second torch to even that out. So I'm going to... do I have set multiple home? I'm just going to set a warp for the green room? Yeah, I'll put like green dorms. I'll face this way. Or, here we go. Right here. Set warp, green dorms. Okay, now we can come back here. And it continues all the way down here. What was that? Gray room. Excuse me. Gray room is all full. Not bad. Oh, I like what people are doing on the front doors. That's cool. Wally's bad. Epic Duck. Okay, so yeah, that's Dragons. So on the outside of Dragons 2, they have a pub over here. The Dragon's Roost Tavern. Come in here, enjoy all sorts of beverages. We got top 2. Looks like someone changed it today. It's probably right. A couple beds up top. Pretty cool. It's kind of like a Server Saturday what I'm doing right now, but now I'm just giving you guys a tour of what's going on the server. It has been crazy active since we started, which is awesome. I really like it. It's great coming on here and seeing like 20 plus people all playing and having a good time. Looks like Aya's Magic is working over here. Casa de Aya's. Okay. So Magic's decided to make their own home out here. It's not bad. Wow, that's really nice looking. It's very quaint. And Server Saturday will be coming back, by the way, guys. Bruce is currently working on a plugin. I love this house. Is great. This is a good house. He's working on a plugin that we can use in game to it'll be like a GUI where you open up a thing like this and you click on the options that you want to do stuff on and submit builds that way. This first episode is also going to be pretty long because I want to show everybody everything and the progress that's being made. Looks like I got a swamp house over there too. Got a building here. I actually reserved a spot out on the tip of this place because I thought it would be cool to have like a pier or something of that nature since we're kind of surrounded by a bunch of water. Cool 9. I believe I put a sign. Put a sign here. Well, I wonder if someone rolled it back. There we go. Don't worry, I can fix this. And what are they gonna do? It's my server, right? There we go. Potato. And his wonderful ideas are real. That are real. There we go. Perfect. They are real. So, anyways, that's basically Dragons. There is stuff around the back end too, but you know we'll go there at some other point. We have a lighthouse that's being worked on over here by was it C and VVJ or whatever. however you pronounce his name. And he's oh man, this thing's awesome. I asked if he could add some more detail to it because it looks super bare. And it doesn't fit in too much with the other houses and other buildings and stuff here that have a lot of detail. But he's been working on it, which is good. I saw that he added a base, and that's really cool. Warp Knights. So if we warp to Knights, so this is the Knights area. They have a bit. The dragons are more kind of underground and doing their thing underground. The Knights are actually out here, and they have a really cool building like area where they're in like this. They're not a pit. It's not so much a pit, but like a little valley here, and they have a big old wall. And their buildings are around here. And they're building out this way too, which is super cool. The Knights have actually done a lot of work. And I'm not 100% sure how far I can go in here. Because I know I can't go into the middle area right now. This was Mad Dog's... one of the first buildings that was actually built out here from Mad Dog. Looks really cool. Got a whole bunch of the Knights people. Got a pub. They got a really cool forge. Hopefully I'll be able to go in and check out. But yeah, they got these walls here. I can't go into that main area where they have, it's like their courtyard basically. Let's see if I go. Yep, I can't go in there because I'm on House Dragons. But they have a little area too. If you guys haven't seen the first day or not, you've seen what this looks like in here. And they changed it up a bit, and they're building stuff in each of the corners. I'm going to try to get to the forge area because I'd like to show you guys that. I don't think that the protection goes all the way that far. But this is the forge area over here. Yeah, there we go. You can see they got like a bunch of lava and stuff like funneled in. How do I get down? This way? Oh, can you not get down from up here? Okay, so I'm just gonna hop down. And hope I don't fall in the lava with my good items. So, yeah, this is the forge underneath. Super cool. Oh, there's the courtyard again. Oh, I can't go any further than this. But you can see the dragon thing. They got some cool pillars and all that stuff. And then there's their pedestals for all their trophies too. But this forge is super cool. It's a very cool idea. The Knight's got some pretty talented people. Oh, there's a staircase right here. Oh, nope. That staircase is just to get to these water wheels. They'll probably power the stuff inside of here. Can I get up from here? Yeah, we'll see. Haha! Perfect. So there you go. That's how you get up and down from there. But yeah, guys, that's about it. I keep forgetting I do /home. I am going to work on my island here. My goal between episodes is to get a strip mine up and going. I had one the last time I recorded this, but so we got a tiny little island over there. But like I said, lost my audio. So that sucks big time because it was a good episode. Oh, wait, real quick. Let's something that I did actually really enjoy the last time I recorded this was that I need to go buy some supplies here at spawn to get started, since I am going to be on an island. So after all of my badges and stuff, I ended up with 75,000 in-game money, which is not bad. 50,000 of that was actually buying from a mega pack, so we only got 25 from our things up there. So food, I don't want to buy any carrots. These things are all pretty cheap. They're about 20. So the way our shops work, if you guys haven't watched the one video where I was incredibly sick when doing it, you can click on one thing to buy one item. So there we go. I bought one cooked potato, or baked potato rather. But if I wanted to buy multiple, you can see in the lore there when I hover over it, it says left click to buy or shift click to add to cart. So if I hold shift and click it, I can then add more into my cart. So if I want to add 15 of those and like, let's say a stack of apples, and then I go up to here to check out, which is this little chest, and I want to buy some of them and be like, I don't want to spend 1,200 on apples. I could just click it and it'll remove it, but if I want to keep the 15, that's fine. It shows you up here the total price of your entire cart, what your balance and then your new balance is. Then you can hit buy, and it's easy as that. To sell, you just right click this sign. This is buying. Again, if you read what it says when you hover over it, just right click, not left, and it'll switch over to the sell thing. And then you can sell your potatoes. Well, no, actually, no. I took potatoes out. I took out the things that were easily farmable and sellable. So you can still make bread, but, you know, you got to do a lot of work to get bread. You got to farm a lot of wheat, and it takes 3 wheat to make 1 bread. It's fine. It's whatever. Over here, we can buy blocks. I know I'm going to be here buying a lot of polished diorite. So let's see actually how much a stack of that's going to cost me. 6,400. Okay. So, actually, one of the best things about this plugin too is, like, say you wanted to make a cart full of stuff. So say I had all that stuff. Oops, I accidentally clicked out of it. Go to checkout, it still remembers what you put in. So you won't actually lose anything that you've added to your cart. And you can just click to remove it. I do want to buy a bunch of dark oak saplings. I want to buy half a stack. Oh, I think I can actually just type in here 32. And then it puts in 32. Click to confirm. I want to do the same thing with spruce. 32. Click that to accept. 32's in there. We don't need any of this other stuff. Actually, I'll take a couple of lily pads though. Take like 16. 20. Checkout, and then that's going to cost us 2,100. Fine. We have an armor shop over there. I don't need any armor right now. Go to the animal shop. Now this is the since I'm living on an island, I want to buy a couple of cows. Let's buy 4 cows. Sheep, same thing, 4 sheep. Chickens, I'll buy 4 chickens. We don't need a horse right now. And pigs, whoops. I'll buy 2 pigs. Because we don't really need a whole lot of pigs, so it's whatever. And then I'll buy a stack of wheat to feed them. Carrots. Actually, this is the bad place to buy carrots. This is 25 bucks. The other place is 20. Gotta be smart about that stuff. Also, seeds are 1,000. What's going on? That was a typo. But I kind of want to keep seeds at 1,000. I think that's kind of funny. So anyways, those are all the stuff we're going to buy. So we're going to spend 15 grand. Perfectly fine. It's kind of like our island little starter pack, you know? And then over here, we have the ore shop. Now I need torches, so I'm going to buy coal. Let's see how much 32 coal is going to cost me. 8,000. Whoa! No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was that a mistake? Did Bycraft Bork? Whoops, I forgot we're full screen. We should see him. Oh no, we don't have recent people up, but usually we'll have a thing here that shows like the recent people who donated. 700 bucks? Holy crap. GG, dude. Gonna be in episode 1, so congrats. God damn. I hope that's not an April Fool's joke. I have had one person, not to take away from what he just did, because that is insane. Leonard is incredible. Yeah, he wanted a Scoutmaster, so Leonard is now the 2nd Scoutmaster on the server next to Rai. Holy crap. Yeah, a couple years back, I had someone donate a sizable amount of money to me on a stream or something like that, and it was he charged back that amount the next day because it was April Fool's and that was funny to him. So we don't have looting on any of our stuff, so we're just gonna have at this with our notches pickaxe. So many badgers. He is gonna be there literally forever, just forever. Leonard, man, good luck on getting the items that you wanted to get, man. He's got 32. We got 1 coal out of each one of those guys. Talk about luck, man. That stinks. I was really hoping for more coal than that. But we need torches. So, also, I should mention, because I know a couple of people will be asking, mini-maps are perfectly fine on Camp Mongoose. You can also use light detectors, too. Because I use those because it just makes things more efficient for lighting areas up. There's no way you could really abuse the light level thing. You know, if you're trying to make a farm and you want to keep it efficient, then by all means use a light level thing. That way it's less lag on the server and everybody else has a good time playing still. If you want to use it to light up your island like I'm doing just now, that's perfectly fine too. I don't see the harm in it. Other people and other servers and stuff, they don't want you to use any mods at all. I don't mind. If it's client-side, if it's something that just makes your life a bit easier, that isn't a hack, you know, where you can just summon in items, that's dumb. Or flying. Don't fly either. But it's just something like being able to see light levels, having a mini-map to keep waypoints and stuff like that. That's all fine. It's all 100% okay. I am okay with that. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go. I got a strip mine to start, and I got a lot of legendaries I gotta see from Leonard here. That is incredible, man. That is not something I expected to see, and let alone being able to have that on the episode too. That is crazy. It's real gambling is done in stocks. You must be doing well then. God damn, that is insane. So shout out to Leonard. This episode's player of the day is Leonard. It's not really a thing I'm gonna do or player of the day, but he knocked it out of the park. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. If you guys liked this episode, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, let me know of ideas that you guys would like to see here at the old Potato Island. And I will definitely have be playing with other people from Camp Mongoose in future episodes and stuff like that. But this one, you know, I had a lot of explaining to do, and I'm at an hour and 15 minutes total record time on this episode, so it's gonna be a long one. Anyways, I will see you guys later. I got a lot of strip mining to do.